Welcome to On The Beat, everyone. I'm Troy Thompson. Joining me in the studio today is Richard Schwartz and Patrick Wooten from Richard Schwartz and Associates. And today we're talking all about auto policies. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Nice to see you both. When it comes to auto policies, I was asking you off camera, we know that most auto policies are automatic renewals. How soon before the automatic renew pops in should we be looking for maybe better quotes?
Well, you know, a lot of the policies now are month to month. There's a lot of people paying month to month. And the bad thing is that this year we encouraged everyone to look at their automobile insurance, look at other quotes, because we have mandatory liability coverage in the state of Mississippi, a minimum of $25,000 in coverage. But the reality is there's 1 out of 5 people in Mississippi who don't have insurance, and you have to look at your insurance policy to get the right insurance to protect you and your family.
That's interesting. I thought it was against the law you couldn't register your car unless you had insurance.
In Mississippi, you're supposed to have it, but you don't have to show proof of it at the time of registration.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right. What are the risks? Now, some people may know this. I'm driving along and I don't have an insurance and I hit someone's car. What are the risks? Who's really at fault?
And if you have no insurance, they can sue you personally. Insurance is basically like money in the bank. That's all that is. And it protects you. If you get sued, they have to pay for the defense.
Right.
But if you do have insurance, obviously the insurance company will deal and try to resolve the claim on your behalf.
What should I be looking for in an insurance policy to know it's right for me?
I mean, the key is to make sure you look at your personal financial situation. As Richard said, the minimum's $25,000, but you may need more than that. You may need to have $50,000, $100,000 or more. So make sure you look at your own personal situation to determine, is $25,000 going to protect me if I cause a wreck and harm somebody, or do I need to purchase more coverage than that from my insurance carrier?
Okay, you just brought something to my attention. As you're talking, I'm thinking to myself, $25,000 probably isn't going to cover very much in American legal system.
It's probably one emergency room visit. So
exactly.
The reality is that uninsured motorist is your most important part of your policy.
Now let's say that again. What is it?
Uninsured motorist. Okay. Uninsured motorist means that you or any family member was in an accident that was not your fault. Then uninsured motorist, and the other person had no insurance, then uninsured motorist would pay. And so that amount, many insurance policies have a high liability but a very low uninsured motorist. You want to make sure your uninsured motorist is at least equal to your liability.
Is that something that I'm thinking, do I have that in mind? That's something I need to look at. Is it something that's clear in your insurance policy?
If you look at your policy, it's going to say liability, uninsured motorist, but most people call an agent or call an 800 number and just say, I need insurance, and get the cheapest version they can, so
That's what I did.
So they don't know what they have. So that's why we're just telling folks, you have to look at your policy. Do you have uninsured motorist? Do you have comprehensive coverage, medical payment? There's so many options out there, and you need to study your situation to make sure you're protecting yourself, your family, and someone else if unfortunately you cause an accident.
Now, I have an accident. Give me the first thing I need to do.
If you have the accident, first thing you need to do if you're injured, obviously, is go to the doctor.
Call
but
911,
you don't want to move your cars unless you're in danger to yourself or other people. You want to wait on the police. You want a police report. And you don't want to just move your cars until the police get
So just
there.
leave it. If you've had a crash or head-on or something, get out of the car and leave the car there.
That's good advice, unless you're in danger to yourself or someone
Of course.
else.
Taking pictures and things like that straight away?
Always important. When you want to preserve the evidence as much as you can. So taking pictures and getting the names of anyone who was nice enough who stops and says, oh, I saw the accident. You definitely want to get their name and number because they may not be there when the police arrive.
Okay.
And someone would say, I'm at fault, but then they'll change their mind at the last minute when the police leave. So it's real important to get witnesses.
Always great information, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Thank you very much.
If you want to find out more about if you've been in an accident when it comes to your car and your auto insurance, give Richard Schwartz and Associates a call. They're going to walk you through every step of the way. Back after this short break.